Thank you for choosing a pre-built restaurant website from the BBS agency at WP Catapult. Over the next week or so, you'll be getting a series of automatically sent emails to you that will walk you through the process of setting up your new restaurant website. However, first I want to quick give you an introduction to your new website. So, in looking at your website, this website has all the features that every restaurant needs in order to succeed online. And we can expand upon this particular website in the future as your business grows. So right now, we're just going to start at the top. We have a section for your name and logo. If you're a newer business and you don't have a logo, or you have a strictly text-based logo, we can add that in up here. If you have a graphical logo, we will add that in for you as well. We have social media links to any of your social media presence that you have set up for your restaurant, such as Facebook, Twitter, Google My Business page, Instagram, YouTube, and including Yelp. And then we have our navigation menu, which has all the main sections. Now, for your particular restaurant, you may have some variation here in the navigation menu. For example, if you don't offer catering, there will be no catering menu shown here. This section here at the top of the home page is called your header. This is global. It will be on every page of your website. So every page of the site will have your name or logo. It will have the social media links, and it will also have the navigation menu. Now, on your home page, there are a bunch of sections that you're going to be able to update yourself. For example, this introductory sentence or slogan that describes your restaurant, you'll be able to update that when you want to. This big, large background graphic, you'll be able to update that easily as well. Matter of fact, you have several choices for what you can do there. We will have videos that will walk you through the process. For example, it can be a solid color. It can be a single picture like you see here. It can be a slideshow of multiple pictures, or it can be something which we call parallax, which is where the image, as you scroll, kind of stays in place and has a little bit of movement to it. All those are options, and we will have videos that will show you how to set that for you. You can swap that image out as often or as little as you want. Okay, now some of the real important things that every restaurant site needs are here on the main homepage, and you can jump to them by just clicking on the navigation. So you can jump down to the menu as well as the hours. So as we go down the page and get to those sections, there's a few other things I want to show you. First, underneath this top row section, which is what we call the home page hero, there is an optional section here for either a testimonial or series of testimonials. If your restaurant has been featured in, say, several other websites or media publications, we can include links to those individual publications as well as the logos of those media outlets that maybe has featured you. So, for example, if your restaurant has been featured in a local newspaper, we can include the link to that newspaper article as well as the logo of the newspaper. Those types of things, be it links to media articles about your business or testimonials from customers, are what we refer to as social proof. They prove to visitors to your website that you guys are legit. You've been around for a while, that you've been featured in several articles because your restaurant is so amazing, or you have a bunch of testimonials, again, because your restaurant is so amazing. Going down, we have an easy to find section that you can update as often or as little as you want for your open hours. Make it very easy for people to find. Again, the link in the navigation menu at the top that to your store's hours will immediately jump down here. We will have your restaurant name, address, and phone number, as well as a link to an embeddable Google map where people can easily get drivable directions to your restaurant if they are on a mobile device. Next to that are the latest news and daily specials. So most restaurants have a daily special. It's very easy to upload those specials and they will show automatically on your website, or if you have any like news you want to share. Again, the two most recent ones will show in this box, as well as a link so people can go back and look at all the additional ones. And finally, underneath, again on the home page, is the menu section. We have as many menu sections as you want. Now, a good example of the menu section would be appetizers and salads and then sandwiches and then maybe hamburgers and then entrees, desserts, drinks. Each one of those constitutes a menu section. Now, in our demo here, we have pictures associated with each menu item. You can choose to have pictures for all your menu items, or not have pictures for your menu items, or have a mix and a match. My recommendation, just from a style standpoint, is to either go with all pictures or no pictures, or use pictures for the main sections. Like you maybe want pictures of your food, but you don't necessarily need pictures of your drinks. Okay, stylistically, as long as you go kind of with that grouping, everything's going to look great. However, say this is your appetizer section and you have pictures for two and you don't have pictures for the other two, it looks kind of weird. And one great thing is you don't have to make that decision permanent. You can launch your website without the pictures, and then once you get them ready, it's very easy to come back in and add them to those individual menu items. So the menu continues down to the bottom of the home page. Now, some other very important sections on the website. For example, your About page. Your About page is where you tell people about your restaurant, particularly tell them about the story of your restaurant. How long has your restaurant been around? How did it get founded? Is this maybe a family business where you're in the third, fourth generation? Do you have multiple restaurants, different franchises? This is where you add all that stuff to your website. Now, your About page can be short and as simple as you want, or as long and complicated as you want. You can embed pictures, have text, have a photo gallery, embed videos. All of that can be done on your About page. Now, if you have a catering page, because you have a catering business, very similar to the About page, you can put as much or as little information as you want. We do recommend every page have at least one image. And then we can also have a separate catering menu. And if you notice on this demo, we have the price, and then we also list per plate. Say you cater weddings. Typically, it's, if you want these foods, it's this much per plate. You can choose not to have that. You can choose not to even have a menu and just have a bunch of pictures of catering events that you've done and list your phone number and explain your catering process over the phone. All those options are completely up to you, and they're all very easy to update. And then finally, the other actual page on the site is your news and specials. This is the full page that's going to show all of your latest news and specials, and it's always the most recent to the oldest. So baking, this is one I added just a few days ago on September 27th. You can see it's got a picture, it's got the text, and just for this demo, I embedded a video from YouTube, added some more pictures and some more text. Here's an example of what today's special would look like. Here's an example of some news sharing about how you can reserve a room for private parties. What you can expect next from the BBS agency and WP Catapult is we will be sending you a link to a web page where we have a form that is going to collect the rest of the information that we need from you in order to roll out your pre-built website. Once that piece is done, the emails are going to start coming in to you on how to set up the individual pages. If you do have any questions or concerns, you can contact us at support@thebbsagency.com. Thank you.